So we're currently going to a car show, and look what happened. We're going to
relaxing in the park.
Yeah, with our new little trailer.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. My name's Evan. Just kind of two reasons I stopped you, man. You don't have a plate on this, and you need your turn signal when you were turning into that turn lane over there at that stop sign or the stoplight. Your trailer plate on that is also very expired.
Yeah, we're on our way to a car show.
Yeah, relaxing in the
car show with it?
Yeah, the big one down in Festus.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, cool,
relaxing in
Do
the
you have
park.
insurance on the truck?
I do.
Do you have a copy of it with you?
It's on my phone. So there we were,
Getting pulled over.
on our way to a car show.
Yeah, of course.
Lord bless us. Pray that we...
Get out here.
Tell the people what happened.
So the cop that pulled us over was a great dude who actually didn't give us a ticket. I mean, he liked our car. Relaxing in the park is where?
Festus, Missouri.
Oh my gosh. I almost dropped it, Father. Did you see that? If you didn't know, we're going to have a car show called the Blessed and Blemished Car Show on the 31st. And then after, if you want to camp out, you can, and you can go on poverty tour. Am I right, Dad?
You're right.
Two guys in a beater, truck rolling past the sun. Terry says Kentucky's calling, we got work to get done. A dishwasher waits, shining in chrome, but that old Galaxy grown won't leave it alone. Dishwasher blues, dishwasher blues, fixing up a car, got mud on our shoes. We're lost on the back roads, chasing the clues. Kentucky can wait. It's the dishwasher blues. Pulled off by a barn, tools scattered in the grass. Terry's cursing, laughing, wiping grease off the glass. The 68's heart ain't beating right, so we tinker and talk till the moon grabs the night. Oh, where's that man? Oh, where's the time? This road's got secrets, and they're stealing mine. Dishwasher blues, dishwasher blues, fixing up a car, got mud on our shoes. We're lost on the back roads, chasing the clues. Kentucky can wait. It's the dishwasher blues. Oh, stars above, a jukebox sky, cicadas sing. We wonder why we're still out here, no closer to clean, but the stories we're making, man, they're supreme.
So we just set up our camper, which we're going to use tonight. Pretty nice. And thanks to Old Junk and a Dog, we got this only for a few $100. And this place is awesome, and we got a good spot. picnic table, lake, canopy we have. We had a canopy. We have our new bed we bought. Yeah. Back to the tripod. Oh, you guys are going back onto the tripod.
Sleeping arrangements, review. Old Junk and the dog gave us the hookup on this tent. You saw us put it up, and this is the next morning. We slept in it, and it's got room for a full-size bed in it. You gotta have your Squishmallow pillows. And this little guy on Amazon, it's about 50 bucks, and it's got a little foot pump on it. Step on the foam brick over and over and it inflates itself. And the factory 1970s looking cushions with a wrong way sign and a little crate and a tire holding it up. Might do some modifying there. But overall, 10 out of 10. I think this is going to serve us great for Poverty Tour. And it's even got its little jacks on the corners, so it stayed steady and it's been off the truck. Not bad.
There's a tale about a guy named Jim, almost locked away, but he never gave in. With a vision in his mind, he started to plot a Frankenstein ride, a real one-of-a-kind shot. Oh, rusty plow laid down with care on a Corolla chassis, it was wild and rare. Duct tape and screws, all he could afford. In just 1 week, a legend was born. K-Roller, take me down the road from St. Louis to Tucson, let the good times unfold. K-Roller, ain't got much to show, but 30 miles a gallon, it's the only way to go. An inmate on the bus, dreaming of the drag, thought of that plow truck never made him lag. The Chevy plow was faded, nothing left to give, but this Frankenstein creation's how Jim would live. He hit the gas, feeling that freedom rush. A K-10 and Corolla in the duct tape truss.
Okay, everybody, saw that at the start of the time lapse of the cruise. This is a very special truck. If you don't know about this truck, there are going to be some links in the description that is going to tell you a little more about it, but I'll give you the cliff notes. This was the first custom Colorado. They built this truck early 2004, and it was a 2004. Full custom suspension, air ride technologies, prototype. Has an amazing story behind it, just from the build and from what it was to begin with. I saw this truck and I couldn't believe that it was this truck, because I remember this truck back from that era, from 2004, 2005. It was all over Sport Truck magazine and multiple truck magazines at the time. And it was a pleasure to meet John Meyer, the guy that built this truck. He sat there and he talked to me. He told me all about how they found it. They had sold it years and years and years ago with low miles, and it still has only 20-something thousand miles to this day. But they found it just a few years ago and brought it home. It had been basically untouched. It had a wrap at one point, and they brought it back. His son was instrumental in getting a hold of this, and what an awesome piece of history to see in the sport truck scene. And to see his grandson playing in the bed of it and just making a mess of it. His son said, yeah, there's no way I could get away with that when I was a kid. But go on over and check John out. He's a part of Get Out and Drive podcast. Like I said, the links are in the description below. Here's a picture of it. And watch this video. Watch this video about his history in the sport truck scene. The story is so amazing. The fact that he got this truck back and it hasn't been butchered, it hasn't been redone. It's wearing everything it was wearing the day he sold it. The wheels, the custom axles, the custom everything. It hasn't been, but it was so cool to meet John and to see this truck and to get the story behind it. To know that he's a local guy here in St. Louis is even more cool.
Sleeping in the kudzu, dust so thick you could write your name in the wheel. Pop that hood like a time door creaking, nest in the airbox, rust on the chrome. Then park 25 cold hard years, but that old steel whisper gets me home. We're bringing her back in Hogback, Kentucky. On our hands and look on E. Every busted, broken, cracked up manifold, just another line in her history. We're bringing her back in Hogback, Kentucky. For fools chasing gasoline dreams, turn that key and let her remember what it feels like to scream. Tore her down right to bare metal, coffee in a thermos, sun burning low. Used every wrench in the red steel toolbox, cussing at a stud that refused to let go. Rebuilt the carb on a wobbly workbench, flow full shining like a second chance. New chain ticking in a fresh time motor, like a pocket watch ready to dance. We're bringing her back in Hogback, Kentucky. Grease on our hands and look on E. Every busted
Alright, so as you can see, Lil Man and myself, we had a great time at the show. There was 500 plus cars at this show. We didn't take a trophy home this time, but we had such a good time. We found out that the camper trailer slept really good considering what it is. We figured out things we need to do when it comes to plates and blinkers, preparing it for the trip. But what we have here, this is the true mystery. You saw the amazing story of John and his untouched Colorado that he got to buy back. Well, we found one that has very much been touched. Now, this is a square body extended cab S10. I was told that it had a V8 in it when the current owner got a hold of it. And as you can see down here on the quarter panels, there is some custom graphics, there was some purple paint, and then even underneath the custom graphics, there's some yellow paint. So we're on the search. We would really love to know what this truck used to be. It's got some funky tint on the windows, and we're gonna go back to this one. Maybe we can get, I think we can buy this one pretty cheap, and to get the history on it would really be awesome. There's been body work done to it since then, so we don't know what the bed used to look like. So if you are of the sport truck scene in St. Louis, Missouri, from any time from the 90s and 2000s, we believe that that's a good time frame of when this truck would have been around. In my brain, if it had a V8 and it had all this custom work, in my brain it had a full Phantom grille, but I don't know. That's just a guess. So if you know anything about this truck or knows anybody that would know anything about this truck, have them reach out to us, have them put a comment in it, and if you have pictures, email them to email that we got listed here on the page, and we'll do some digging. We'll figure out what this one was, and hopefully we can find at least original pictures of what it used to look like. It'd be awesome if it could be saved still. I think it could be saved. The bodywork on the bed is solid. The owner says he has all the front end sheet metal for it. Who knows what happened to the V8 that was in it? I didn't look inside of it at all, but we do have access to this truck and can hopefully make a deal on it. On top of all that, we have 2 storage lockers that we bought for $1 that was full of car parts, old slot wheels, center consoles, tools, old pedal tricycle tractors. Golly, there was so much stuff in it. We got a 10x10 and a 20x10 unit, basically all stuffed into the U-Haul that you saw from last week's video. And there is a ton of stuff in there. I got to go through it and continue to make the video, but that'll be coming up on one side or the other of the poverty tour video. We've had a bunch of shorts pop up here lately that is a bunch of stuff that just should never have made it to the junkyard. Go check those out. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. We sure appreciate you being here. We'll see you on the next one. God bless, and say a prayer for us. Amen.
Truck rolling past the sun. Terry says Kentucky's calling, we got work to get done. A dishwasher waits, shining in chrome, but that old Galaxy grown won't leave it alone. Dishwasher blues, dishwasher blues, fixing up a car, got mud on our shoes. We're lost on the back roads, chasing the clues. Kentucky can wait. It's the dishwasher blues.